Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Leandra Nicole Jackson, and this camera is way too close to my face. Like, back up for real. But anyway, I guess I wanted to come on here because I'm excited about this little mic that I have, and I've honestly had it for a long time. It's just been sitting up in my closet, and that's probably what this video is going to be about. Stop sitting on your talent. Stop sitting on your blessings. I went to church this past Sunday, and my dad, he's a pastor, and he preached, and he was preaching about people sitting on their gifts and talents, sitting on things that God has told them to do, and sitting on things that they know that they should be doing, basically sandbagging on your blessings. And I believe I'm just at a point to where I'm tired of doing that, and I put my faith in God, and I just kind of started moving and doing it. And one of the things, though, that I realized was holding me back was fear. And that's what he was preaching on, fear. Like, fear will make you have misjudgment. Fear will literally alter your way of thinking. Fear will alter your eyesight. Like, it'll make you process things more differently compared to if you did not have that fear. So, for example, I'm just using an example. If there was a talent show and you want to sing, you've been singing in your room, you sing in the shower, you know you love to sing, the next thing that you would think you would do is sign up for that talent show and go sing, do your passion, do what you like to do. But fear will cause you to say, I don't think I could sing in front of those many people. I don't think I can do this. What if people don't like the way I sing? Even though you have a passion for it, even though this is what you do on a day-to-day basis, even though your heart is in it, you would let the fear of being judged by others, you would let the fear of how many people are sitting in the audience hold you back from doing something that you love, that you know that you want to do, and that you know that's in you. You will let the fear stop you. And that's a big deal. And we don't realize that sometimes being comfortable is causing you to be stagnant. And it's better to be uncomfortable than it is to be comfortable. Sometimes when you're uncomfortable, it can allow you to level up. It can allow you to receive more blessings. It allows you to step outside of yourself, do something different, reach more, get more. Instead of being in the same spot, being complacent, not challenging yourself, not doing more, not adventuring out, but staying in the same spot because you know that it's comfortable and familiar. Sometimes we don't need to do things that are familiar. Sometimes we need to step into that unknown territory, but within stepping into that unknown territory, know that God is with you and you're not alone. Know that you're not by yourself. Know that he's with you. So when you're stepping into the unknown, you're not alone. Bam. That literally could be for a poem. I do write poetry. And another thing, stop letting what other people feel or what other people think is good for your life that may have worked for theirs dictate your life. That's another issue. And don't let the fear and pressure of their opinions pressure you into doing something that you know is not for you and that you know you do not want to do. I've recently just finished school. I'm not done. I have gotten my associates for medical billing and coding, which I never thought I was going to do. Really, I was signing up for a program that I thought would be like 4 to 6 months so I can get a certificate so I can start making some money real quickly to help provide for my family and help support my husband and my children because he's the only one working. So I decided to go to school. Thinking that this was a 4 to 6 month program, this turned out to be a degree plan. So I'm getting an associate's degree for this. Number one, I'm going to go ahead and say this. God is so amazing because you could take a step in a direction that you're kind of really not supposed to go in. You could like take a step and say, hey, I'm going to decide to do this. But God is so good because the words say he orders our steps. So when you take that step, he will order your steps and kind of alter you, make you go a little right, because you were starting to walk straight and he's like you're walking straight, he's like, let's kind of tilt that over to the right so you could go over here on what I have for you. Because my initial plan when I was signing up for this was not to do something that is my passion or my calling to do. I was literally doing this to get some quick money, 4 to 6 month program, just to get something. I'm like, it don't even matter how I feel at this point. I need to support my family. We need to eat. I need to support my husband. Like, this is what I have to do. So it doesn't even matter. So I was signing up for that, but God was like, and I also prayed to him. I said, God, I've looked online and signed up for many schools. Whoever gets to me first, because I know what type of a person I am. This is not even what I want to do. So I'm like, whoever gets to me first, I'm going to sign up for that school, do this program. So the first school that called me, and it wound up being the only school that called me, I gave them a chance. They were so positive, everything. But then I realized when I signed up, it's a whole degree. Like, oh yeah, no, you're going to get your associates. And I'm like, associates? And I was about to back out of the whole thing. I was about to be like, this is not what I want to do. This is not what I signed up for. I'm trying to get something like ASAP, as quick as possible. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to work from home. I heard that you could work from home from this degree plan. This is what I'm trying to get. But I prayed about it, and for whatever reason, I feel like something was like, you know what? You need to finish what you start. You could do this from home, go to school from home. You do not have to go in the classroom because you already have a fear of going into the classroom. You do not like being around a whole bunch of people. I'm an introvert. So it's like, okay, you can do it at home. You got the time. You could do this. And something was like, finish what you start. So I finished. And for some reason, when I finished applying and giving everything and I was set for school, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in school. And I've never been like that. That's how you know it was God, because a piece of God fell upon me. I have always hated school, never fit in at school, never wanted to do school. Well, have rather been homeschooled and did my thing. I was excited for whatever reason to do school. So that spoke to me. And as I started taking these courses, I realized that this was for me. Me going to school was for me. And I'm going to repeat because I'm speaking life over myself right now. Me going to school is for me. It's me. And I say that because your experiences is because your experiences in life, certain trauma, like traumatic experiences that you've experienced in life could cause fear in you and pain in you, and cause you to misjudge a situation and hold you back from things. I've realized from me going to school that my negative experiences from school has affected my judgment and has caused me to push away from going to school when God has been wanting me to do that all along. Literally all along. This was his purpose and plan for me. When I was younger, I said I wanted to be a counselor. I said I wanted to be a therapist. But when I seen how many years it took to get that degree, I was like, nah, I'll pass. Why would I settle? Why, you know what I'm saying? Why would you stop because of the work that it's going to take to get something, And then what made it worse was my experiences with school. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's out of there. I'm not doing it. But as I started taking these classes, the classes that stuck out to me the most was communication courses, as far as learning about other people's cultures and how to communicate with them, and sociology, and the best one, psychology. As I'm going through this, I'm like, man, I need more of those things. And the actual coding courses that I took, that is supposed to be the job that I'm going to be doing after I get my degree, I hated those the most. Those were my least favorite. Those were at the bottom of the list. I'm like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and I hate it. I want to hear more about psychology. I want to learn more about the mind. I want to know more about people. I want to know more about how people think. and how people feel. That's who I am as a person. So as I'm in school, I'm realizing as I'm getting close to the end, I'm like, I don't want to do medical billing and coding at all. This is not me. And I know how I am. If I don't like something, I'm not going to do it. That's why I dropped out of school the first time. Like, my mom is the type of person, she moves very quickly, and I give it to her. Like, you tell that lady something, she already out there. When me, I'm trying to feel my way through, like, do I want to do this? I don't. That lady could have a piece of the information and she's already out the door. You know, she moves fast. So when it came to me graduating from high school, she was like, you're going to start college ASAP. And me, how I am, I needed to think and process everything. I already had a bad experience with school. I felt like I needed a year break like some other kids do. When they graduate high school, some of them get a year break before they start going to college. I felt like I was one of those kids that needed that. But my mom being who she is, I love her. You know, she had the best intentions for me, but that wasn't for me. Was like, you're starting. And I didn't know what I was going for. I'm a very passionate person. I will go for something and go through things for it if I really want it, but there was nothing I was going for. So I dropped out, and they didn't know I dropped out of school. I was literally going there and sitting there because I didn't have a car. She would drive me to the college, and I'll just be in the library, walking around, chilling, and, you know, let her know, hey, I'm done, and she'll come pick me up. But anyway, I don't know what I was even talking about. But I realized that God had led me to go to school, to get a degree, to do something that I always said I wanted to do, but fear held me back. Past experiences held me back. And situations that you go through, I now have learned this, are not to hold you back from moving forward. They're not to scare you, but they're to grow you stronger and allow you to overcome those obstacles and be stronger, and not to become those obstacles and let them hold you back. And I realized over the years that I let the fear of the experiences that happened to me hold me back from being who God has called me to be. And that's never what He wanted. So He wanted me to push through. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. I am actually in communication with one of the career advisors from my school, and instead of looking for work, I told her I'm looking into continuing my education, and I will now be looking into getting a bachelor's degree in psychology. So I'm excited for that, and I just wanted to make this video to let all of you know, do not let other people's identity change your identity, form your identity. They're not you. People can only give advice, but you know who you are. And if you don't, you need to communicate with God, the Most High, and let Him order your steps and show you who you are. But do not let people's opinions or people tell you what you should do when you know deep down in your heart what you should do and who you are. And I will no longer live under another person's or live as another person's shadow. I am my own person. And do not let fear or anyone's opinions hold you back or make you go in a different direction that you know you're not supposed to go. Or that you know, because you know what you're supposed to do. So that is my talk. And yeah, thank you for letting me talk and you listening. Hope you have a blessed day. Peace.